Well, there's not much to say. I mean, I thought the game was well officiated. I thought Tulane played really, really well. They're a good basketball team. They're well coached. We got the ball to a lot of places where we wanted it to get to. We got it at the nail. We got it at the elbow. We attacked the zone from the bottom up, from the middle, from the wing. We got it in the short corner at the high post. Again, we got movement. We got good ball reversals. It's very uncharacteristic for us to shoot as poorly as we shot today. But again, when you shoot that poorly, you got to get stuff off the glass and maybe get out and score in transition, and we didn't do that. So, you got to put this one behind you and get ready. Come in tomorrow, get ready for Temple. The next game's the most important game. I was very surprised. I thought we had a great week of practice. We had 2 days off. We practiced really, really well. We shared it. This was very surprising on how we played today, because we had a really, really good week, and we needed the bye week. So, no excuses. Give credit to Tulane. We got to come back tomorrow with great energy, great enthusiasm, practice well, and prepare for Temple.
Coach, you said in the beginning of the year you expected this conference to be a lot tougher. That's a 4-4 team in the conference, and they look pretty good tonight.
Yeah, they played well. You got 4 starters back, and they added a young lady that has a lot of experience from Baylor that's played in Final Fours and started on a Final Four team. But again, I think they had guys that they usually don't rely on. They got 15, 16 points from guys because really, Clark, Jones, Urson, Freeman, those are the main, that's where they mean. But when, Heidi gets 9 and Parral gets 5, and then Cheatham gets another 2, well, they got 16, 18 points from guys they don't really rely on. I think, every time we got it down, and you're at home and we got it down, it was 9. We're down 9 at half. We hadn't hit a 3, right? And we score the first 5 points, and they come down and they sub and they hit a 3. We got it down to 4. Then we got to stop, and El missed that 3 from the corner. Now the crowd's into it, and it probably goes crazy. But it just seemed every time we whittled it down and we needed a basket, it just didn't happen for us.
Y'all didn't turn the ball over a ton.
We had 2 or 3 in the first half. Yeah.
Right. But every time it seemed you guys turned the ball over, it was a spot that you couldn't turn the ball over.
It was a live ball turnover.
Yeah.
I think when we got down to 4 or 5, the biggest one it's going to be magnetized. Where Maria, all she's got to do, okay, pick it up. They call it travel. That's fine. But then it was a live ball turnover, and they came down and scored.
Yeah. That one, the Mononga one in the fourth quarter was huge right there after the Freeman jumper. Just for y'all, obviously, taking care of the basketball is something that you preach so much. Just how kind of detrimental was that
It's huge, but I think the biggest detriment was going, what were we, 2 for 28, whatever it is. That's not good.
Do you call it an uncharacteristically poor shooting night and move on, or is there more to it, or is this just one of those nights?
We haven't had one of these nights in a long time. I can't remember. It's got to be, 10, 15 years we've shot the ball this poorly. That's just not us, But, but the thing was, they adjusted too. They took the short corner away. They started to take the high post away. They played low side on Dulce, and then they doubled her. Where now you gotta hit a 3 on a kick out, on a ball reversal, because then if not, they're just, at one point they're just daring us to shoot, and they weren't even guarding us. So,
Coach, I think you answered my question. As you kept missing, they kept shrinking that zone down and down and just packing it.
Yeah, because then they take away, if you're not shooting the ball well, Okay, how are you going to score? You got to score off of your defense. You got to score off the glass. You got to score off special situations. You got to score off of free throws. But we couldn't get it, and then they were taking Mononga and Dulce away. Now we couldn't get it inside.
You guys didn't get any production out of your bench today, just kind of noticing that on the box score. I mean, I know outside of Sydney, you know, they only played two or 3 minutes, but, you know, is this just kind of one of those things where you're playing 6 guys and not getting too deep into the rotation? How are you looking at, you know, just
Well, I
production?
mean, we're playing a zone team, too. We're playing against a zone. You know, so.
You good? You good, Coach?
Coaches,
Yeah.
that is you shot the 3.
Yeah.
If you make 3 more, it's a 67-64 one-possession game. You're still in it, but it just wasn't dropping, was it?
No. I mean, we got good shooters. So what do you know, you tell bad shooters not to shoot. You know what I mean? So guys that shoot the ball, you know, you don't encourage bad shooters to keep shooting. Well, let me tell you right now, Maria Alvarez, Saniki, and Harvey have made a lot of big shots in their careers here in our program. Again, usually you have one guy not make shots. We had 3 guys, you know, so it was a perfect storm.
Coach, first home loss of the season, does that kind of put an added emphasis on why not force the next home game coming up for you guys?
The most important game's Temple. You get Temple, then it comes down to, UCF. They got a loss. We got 2 losses, and then, you know, but let me tell you right now, we gotta close out conference. I don't tell the guys. I mean, let me tell you right now, it comes down to selection Monday. You know what I mean? Right now we're playing for a seed. Well, seed's not looking too good after a home loss like this. But we got to continue to win games. It's not a lock that we're just in the NCAA tournament. You know, I've been there too many times before on the wrong side of the bubble. So they'll find a way to keep you out because you don't play in a football 5 league. Trust me.
Good.
All right.
Thanks, Coach. We'll have Betty